BYE Special Episode X05 What You Should Know About This Podcast. Update, the 23rd of May, 2026, Major Changes. Welcome to a special edition of Boost Your English. Today, we are setting the record straight. If you are new here, or even if you have been listening for a while, it is time to look under the bonnet and explain exactly how and why this show operates the way it does. First and foremost, as we established right back in episode 1, there is no teacher at the microphone here. Hafid, the creator of this podcast, is a learner himself. He is the very first listener of BYE. Think of him as a dedicated classmate, sharing his notes and his journey with you so that we can all progress together. Let us be absolutely clear, this is not a slight against professional educators. If you are looking for a highly structured, academic curriculum, there are brilliant, professionally produced shows out there such as the excellent Luke's English podcast. True expertise and hard work deserve fair compensation, and those paid models are entirely legitimate and highly recommended. But BYE operates in a different lane. It is the ultimate do-it-yourself outsider. Have you ever listened to those patronizing language podcasts where the host speaks so slowly, and with such a lifeless, disembodied voice, that you lose the will to live, let alone learn? We do not do that here. Our episodes are dense, intense, and relatively fast-paced, whilst remaining perfectly comprehensible. Why? Because exposing yourself to a massive, unfiltered dose of English forces your brain to step up. It forces you to make the effort to understand. This is exactly why you will not find any transcripts provided with our episodes. If you are spoon-fed the text, you will never retain the vocabulary durably. The learner must do their part of the work. If you hear a word you do not recognize, what should you do? You treat it like a catchy song on the radio. You type the word phonetically into an AI or a search engine, and you ask, what does this mean? You become an active, independent participant in your own learning. At first glance, BYE might look a bit like a gimmick. We have whimsical jingles, a somewhat sarcastic tone, and an unconventional setup. But do not be fooled by the packaging. That wrapper is there to deliver an array of deep, complex, and rarely discussed subjects that you simply won't find in standard ESL material. And let us address the elephant in the room, artificial intelligence. While there is a growing wave of people rejecting AI, Hafid fully and unapologetically embraces it as a true production partner. From structuring the text and generating the sound design, right down to my very own British voice AI is at the core of this project. But make no mistake, delegating to a machine does not mean lowering standards. Quality is non-negotiable, and it requires rigorous, meticulous human control to ensure the final output is flawless. Speaking of quality, you might notice some major changes in our catalogue. Hafid is currently entirely rewriting and remixing the first 20 episodes of the podcast. They were originally produced in mono, and that simply did not meet our standards anymore. This massive overhaul is well underway and should be fully completed before the end of June 2026, bringing you a much richer, stereo audio experience with updated content and brand new jingles. Please note that there might be a temporary version mismatch between platforms. While the updates are rolling out on Spotify and its affiliates, such as Apple Podcasts and Audible, you may need to refresh your podcast feed to get the latest versions. On YouTube, due to specific technical requirements, the process might take a bit longer. Furthermore, because of how YouTube handles uploads, these early episodes might temporarily appear out of chronological order on that platform. Hafid sincerely apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause, but he is fully committed to delivering the highest possible quality using the computing resources currently at his disposal. Finally, as part of this new chapter, the comment section is now officially open on YouTube. BYE is, and will always remain, a sanctuary for learning, peace, and intellectual joy. We warmly invite you to share your thoughts, ideas, and requests in the comments, provided everything is done with mutual respect. We look forward to hearing from you and building a great community together. That is the BYE philosophy. Raw, demanding, but ultimately rewarding. Now that you know exactly where you stand, let us get back to the journey. Keep your ears sharp. Keep boosting your English. Bye for now.
Ready to boost your